So today I'm back at this European car garage here in Dallas, Texas. Um, the story is one of the technicians at this car garage or service has a 2005 BMW X5. That's a EWS 3. He needed 2 keys programmed to it, and he actually provided the keys. The rule of thumb with these EWS and chips is if you're going to program more than one, don't use any Chinese key. Okay? The key provided are not the worst Chinese stuff that you can have, because they're ILCO. ILCO is a little bit more, a little bit more serious than other brands. I've used eBay keys and Amazon keys as long as it was only one key to be programmed to the EWS, it worked fine. But with 2 chips, then starts the problem. Sometimes the chip will work, and then a month down the road, it quits working. So I still took his ILCO keys and told him, I'm gonna try with these ILCO keys. If everything works, great. We're gonna give it a month to make sure that everything is working fine. And if it doesn't, it would have to order genuine BMW chips. So upon programming, only one key worked. Started the car, I programmed the remote 100%, no problem. Second key doesn't work. So I tried even with the VVDI super chip, and it wasn't working too. So I recommended him to get a genuine BMW chip that he got from a website that I provided him. And today I'm here to write the EWS 3 file on this chip using VVDI 2 and test it in the car to make sure it's going to work. So here we go. I'm going to click on VVDI 2. I need to connect my laptop to my hotspot internet. Okay. Then opening the app, we're gonna click on Transponder Programmer. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check down here to make sure that the internet is showing up. It's not connected yet. It is connecting. Okay, so this is connected. From this point on, we're going to click on Immobilizer Data Tool. And right here, we're going to inform the car details. We're in this is a Euro. So it's a BMW, right? And here, BMW, EWS 3. Okay, so I'm going to import the file. So load the file. And this is the file. 05X5, whatever. This is the VIN, and the MCU is an ODJ46J. It's the least secure. So I'm going to click on that, and as you can see, it will show the number of keys that are used on the system: number 1, number 2, and number 3. So upon programming the Chinese chip, number 2 was not working. Number 1 was working. Number 3 worked. Number 3 is a second ILCO key that I programmed that works. Start the car, no problem. Only number 2 wasn't working. Number 1 is the original key. I'm going to write the file of number 1 onto this BMW genuine chip, and I'm going to put the chip in the key and go to start the car and find out if everything works fine. So let me input the chip in the chip is input in VVDI 2. I'm going to choose position 1 and right. We're going to click on make dealer key. The programmer will tell you if the key is ready to start the car or if we need to rewrite to the EWS. I'm not trying to rewrite to the EWS because I told the customer to reinstall the EWS. I won't need it. I just need to write the file onto the key. But the programmer will confirm if this is ready to start the car before it actually makes the dealer key. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to ask me, he says that if it's with the VVDI super chip, no need to rewrite to the EEPROM, and if it's this, I may need to rewrite to the EEPROM. It said prepare dealer key success. Now the key can start the engine. So this is conflicting information because with VVDI super chip, it told me that I don't need to write onto the EEPROM, but it did not actually say that if I use an original key, it will need to rewrite to the EEPROM. But my experience is every time that you have a key that is already written, if you write at that position, the chip is ready to start the car without you having to rewrite. We'll see if it still works that way. So I'm also going to prepare a super chip on number 3. Okay, I'm going to prepare a super chip on number 3 too, and just in case the original chip doesn't work, if the super chip works, great, because the customer wants 2 keys. So here we have a VVDI super chip XT27A. Okay, I'm going to input this into key tool max. I'm going to make sure that this has not been generated yet. I'm just going to click on reset VVDI super chip and click on that. That took too long. Okay, so that's reset. There's nothing onto it. It's just a virgin super chip. This is also a good way to make sure that your chip is a super chip, or make sure that your super chip is not damaged. So now I'm going to input that into VVDI 2. Okay, and then I'm going to come back over here and see, for example, if I want to choose position number 7. First of all, you got to know that we just wrote on the original genuine BMW chip. If I want to write another one, I'm not going to be able to do it right away. I need to reload the file. See, if I click on that and I try to make a dealer key again, I need to load the dump again. So I'm going to say okay, and I'm going to click on EEPROM and click on that and open the file again. Okay, it still shows 1, 2, 3 available. For example, I click here on number 6 position and click on make dealer key. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to click on that, and it says that if I select the use position, no need to write onto EEPROM. Is ready to start the car. And this is a VVDI super chip. That's what we're going to use. Okay, so let's go ahead and write this to position number, that's position number 5, correct? Position number 6. I'm going to click on super chip. And say, for example, the original BMW chips work just fine, then I can just go ahead and reset the super chip and use it for another purpose. Click. The selected key position does not support directly start. Directly start requires use of a working key position. See, that's what I was saying. It gives you a lot of conflicting information, but this is what you want to take into account. Experience shows that you got to overwrite to start the car right away. So I'm going to say, no, I'm not continuing. And then I will come to a position that was already written. Number 2 is the one that did not work, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use number 3 because number 3 was working fine in the vehicle. Click on make dealer key and choose VVDI super chip. He said maybe needs to write to the EEPROM, but I'm just going to continue. This is one of the stuff that gets you confused sometimes. And then after saying all this, he's gonna say it can start the car. He's still writing. Okay, prepare dealer key success. Now the key can start the car. This is what I was saying. So I am going to separate those chips. This is the genuine BMW chip. I left it in its package, okay? And then I'm going to put this in a small plastic bag. Insert this in the car key shell and start the car. If it starts, great. I'm just going to reset this and use it for another car. If that doesn't start, I'm going to put this in the key shell and start the car. If this works, then we're not going to use this. It's going to be wasted. But I already told the customer in the beginning that we may run into this problem because of the ILCO keys. But he had already bought them and he did not want to pay for anything else. But I just let him know that if it wasn't working, then we would have definitely to go for genuine BMW chips to prevent all these problems. So now we're gonna get into the shop. Actually, those chips are different. The BMW one is fatter, big chip, and the super chip is like the regular chip. Very serious shop in Dallas. They only do European cars. Original BMW chip. Let's try and see. It starts the vehicle. So now I can go ahead and glue the chip and learn the remote. Now this is the super chip with all the conflicting information that we get with the super chip. Going to start the car, need to read the EEPROM. Let's try and find out. So the super chip doesn't work because we need to rewrite. So let me check that the original keys work. I'm going to put the BMW chip back. genuine BMW chips, they always work. Okay. So just reset the super chip and use it for another purpose. Now let me make sure that all customers' original key work like they were and that nothing has been erased. Okay, so now your two key works.
Remote's working too, both of them?
I'm gonna program the other remote and it will be 100%. I'm gonna glue that chip first and then program the remote.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are going to do some testing. Program both remotes. Lock. Unlock. Unlock. Second key. Lock. Unlock. Start.